Ahum to everyone. Ahum. Thank you for joining me today. Uh, Today's Friday. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. This is how dark my house is right now and it's actually 8 in the morning, and we have so much rain, which we really, really needed badly. So we always have to be thankful for what we have and what we don't have, right? So today I'm going to be using the Moira's Light cards, and I have my trusty friend here. This is my buddy, Nico, and he's going to be helping us. He's going to be helping us today with the card of the day. And the card of the day happens to be Clutters, the Clutter card. And the Clutter card is so important for you to understand, because as you're moving through your awakening, as you're moving and shifting, even if it's pre-awakening, you got your pre-awakening, your awakening, and then the movement to continue moving through your individualized awakening. Clutters happen not only in our minds, but in the energy that we need to flow. So the Clutters card clearly says, time to clean the physical, emotional, and spiritual houses. Yes. You have built up so much clutter, and 99% of it no longer serves you or even pertains to you. One of the things you need to understand is, as we're walking through on top of this earth, we're getting positive ions building up in our bodies, or positive charge, energy charges, and they are building in our bodies. So spiritually, scientifically, physically, we need to discharge those charges. And how do we do that? Well, it's called grounding, or some people call it earthing. But grounding allows us to do that. And grounding is something as simple as taking your shoes off, walking barefoot anywhere, sometimes drinking a very cold glass of water as fast as you can. It just brings you back down. Eating foods that are nut-based, raw is much better. More vegetables, more fruit. And there's a myriad of other ways of getting yourself grounded, including, which one of these days I'm going to do the video, using a multimeter that you can gauge how much positive charge you have and see it as you discharge yourself using something simple you can get at Home Depot, and you can discharge into the ground, because I'm going to show you how to do that. That's for you that wants to experiment with that. Easy, very easy would be just taking your shoes off and go outside and walk on pavement, walk on your floors, but definitely ground yourself. And this is part of the clutters. You want to do that, because then that extra charge clutters your being. Okay, and that's what you don't want. You don't want that spiritual clutter to, get you in a sluggish mode. All right. Now, you just keep wiping yourself like a sponge, helping everyone but yourself. That's what you're doing. Most of you are doing that. And then it says, ew, yuck. Spiritual sludge is everywhere. But not only is it spiritual sludge, it's spiritual cooties. You're getting other people's spiritual cooties. So ground yourself, cleanse yourself, get into the ritual. Ask me about the Fabulous Fives. Go into my Facebook group. Just look for Moira's Light and you'll find me. Angels no longer want to fight through that clutter. Well, what happens when you have positive charge? Anything that you are trying to do has to fight through it. So it's normal to just go ahead, and perfectly acceptable to go out there, get a little rain on your head. So what? It's a bad hair day. Get a little rain while you are barefoot. Now, no thunder or lightning, please. But you can do that. You can get yourself where you need to be and grounding yourself. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the physical clutter. Clutter's in the home. You see this? This to me is clutter. You see that? That is clutter. We need to get rid of clutter in the home. You know that mess drawer that you have, that messy drawer where you just stick things when people come to visit so they don't see it? Okay, you need to clean that out. But you need to clean and pick up. When is it a good day? Fridays is a good day. Fridays is the greatest day, especially in the evening when everything is winding down your home. You made dinner, dinner's done, or maybe you want to eat out. If you want to, make it a pizza night so you don't have to fuss in the kitchen. And you can clean that kitchen or be bright and clean for Saturday and Sunday. What I do is I'm used to cleaning everything and then smudging my home from the back of the house to the front of the house. And if I'm cleaning, when I'm cleaning with water, that bucket, I use the old-fashioned buckets with the, old-fashioned ringing thing, mop. And I clean from the back to the front of the house. I do 2 passes. One with a cleaner, because you want to clean the freaking house, right? So you clean the house from front to back. But as you're doing that, I want you to envision your angels, and I want you to envision all these celestial beings helping you actually push out anything that doesn't belong in your home. And then open that front door and throw that water out to the street. Clean it out, turn back, don't look back. Then fill up that bucket again with water and any perfume that you want, or essential oil that's not too oily. Maybe you may want to put some Florida water in that water, which I use a lot of. I use ammonia. Ammonia removes a lot of entities that know where to hide, especially if you haven't moved your furniture in a long time. It's always important to move furniture every once in a while. And then you start again from the back of the house to the front of the house. But this time you're cleaning the floor, opening up all the windows and the doors, and you're smudging as you move through the house up to the front of the house again. You throw out that water. You do not look back. Close that door, go inside and start closing your doors. But before any of that happens, you need to make sure that you have decluttered the home. So there's not a sweater hanging over there, shoes over there. We have a collection of shoes from the entire week. So we pick that up on Fridays, put them in their shoe racks, and then we continue cleaning. So you guys need to really work on that. And Fridays is the best day to do the cleaning. After you're done decluttering and cleaning your home, then you take a shower or one of those spiritual baths. Hook up with me on Facebook and I will give you, there's lots of videos there that I've put, and we will all give you what spiritual baths are good for you, depending on your sign, depending on many different, even your angels, when you were born, what day you were born, depends on the archangel that day belongs to or was dedicated to. But you cleanse yourself, you meditate, and you get yourself where you need to be for the weekend. And that's it. You're good to go. Saturdays, well, Thursdays is altar day. So if you have an altar day, you do the cleansings of all your altars, recharge them, and get them where they need to be. But Friday is for everything spiritual and everything, well, everything physical, and then your spiritual and physical body. So decluttering is the name of the game today. And I think you guys can do this. I'm sure you can, because I've been doing it for more than 30 years. And I want to thank my mom for teaching me that and still reminding me on Friday morning day, even though she's on the other in the other realm. But follow me, guys. I'm putting together a schedule of things that we're doing in different platforms. Uh, Card of the Day is going to start moving on Monday to Instagram. YouTube, we're going to have videos and guided meditations. And finally, my personal and private collection of angel music and meditation music that I've been working on. On Twitch TV on Friday evenings, I'm going to have a live stream with real live readings. So for those that I'm feeling something that I need to reach out to you, yes, I will do some live streaming and Twitch TV. Of course, my Facebook community, you guys are awesome, so I'm not letting you out and off the hook. That's where I keep my school, the Morris Light School of Healing and Spiritual Arts. And of course, that's where we have our beautiful group. And we do free readings. We offer runes. We offer teaching, mentoring programs. On my Patreon, well, if you become a patron, you get a lot of goodies, including personal readings, personal cards delivered to your email. So there's a lot that you can get on Patreon as a patron. And then, of course, Twitter. Twitter is where I take a picture of my cards. I put them there. I put this video that I shoot at on YouTube and stuff like that. So, you know, there's a lot coming. We have a book that it's almost done. I am still editing. Oh, my goodness. But after that, it's going to be fine. So that'll be coming out. And then, of course, my new cards, which is the Galactic Oracle cards, the Awakened Guidance deck. So lots of good stuff is coming our way. And this is February, the first day of February. So we have a lot of beautiful, loving, and compassionate group things and events that we're going to have. So I hope to see you all there. Just look for Moira's Light, and you will find me. So thank you very much for being with me today, going through our private deck and looking and finding what to do with your clutters today on Friday, and that goes through the weekend as well. So any clutter you find, take care of it, but make sure that the clutter in here and in here have been taken care of as well. Thank you for joining me. I bid you a whom, and I hope to see you again on Monday. Have a great one.